Well, ladies and gentlemen, liberals are losing their minds over one of the craziest situations we've seen in U.S. presidential history. Donald Trump surviving the assassination attempt. It's come out now. He's admitted he lost part of his ear, and he's speaking at the RNC. He's going to ignore Biden. It's a total unity speech. He's going to bring everyone together. I mean, we've got liberals now internally, apparently, according to some rumors, admitting that Trump's guaranteed to win. You can't take it lightly. Nothing's a guarantee when it comes to U.S. politics, but still, they're just lashing out. And I'm going to go through the entire thing. The tolerant left. You can see example after example after example. There's thousands. There's tens of thousands of liberals who wanted Trump to die. They're all being exposed now. They're all getting fired. And the people say, oh, it's cancel culture. Well, no, this is a serious thing. I mean, if you want the former and future president to die, that's going to be looked into. This is the exact same thing with Reddit 2 weeks ago when they're all bragging about killing Trump and then they get a visit from Secret Service. You can't do that, and it's totally anti-American. But these people already were anti-American. They want the country socialist. They want it communist. And now they're lashing out because they realize how much of a badass Trump is, and they can't handle it. And I just laugh my ass off. It's amazing. All right, so this is where I'm going to start. There's a lot of different things I want to cover. But this first thing, Trump confirms that a chunk of his ear is gone. That's according to the New York Post. He says that he was hit so hard by Secret Service who rushed to protect him that his shoes fell off, and that's where the famous quote came from. But we also have Trump who said that he wasn't even going to talk about the immigration. He told the people at the rally that he was done with the teleprompters for the day. It was boring, and he asked people at the rally if he could go off script, and so he showed that immigration graph. And as you guys know, when it came to the bullet nearly missing Trump, he turned his head to look at the graph when he was saying, oh, those numbers are actually not accurate. Obviously, he was meaning that the Biden administration, it's been worse with immigration. It just hasn't updated yet in 2024. So he just turned his head slightly. And you can, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have already seen this. I showed it last night on my live stream, but it is crazy. Oh, this woman, this is hilarious. No, this woman, not only does she believe that the whole thing was staged, she thinks the crowd was in on it. You know what? I hope she enjoys her DEI job, but it's just like, oh my God. No, but conservatives, they're the ridiculous conspiracy theorists. These people were hook, line, and sinker into the Russian hoax. They think this is staged where somebody dies. And oh, you know what? If this was actually staged, I think that would make Trump even more of a badass, because that would mean that Trump would agree to have his ear shot off and a bullet whiz right by him beforehand with the, possibility he was going to get shot. So obviously it's totally ridiculous. But no, Trump certainly agreed to have a bullet that could potentially kill him whiz right by him. Yes, the DEI is strong in her. We also do have this. Trump credits chart for saving his life. Doctor says he came a quarter of an inch from dying. And this is what I was talking about. Trump going off script, asking the audience if they minded because the teleprompters were boring. He asked his team if they had the immigration graphic he liked so much. This is crazy. So Trump literally asked his team, they didn't even have it pulled up. He said, give me the immigration graphic. And he turned his head to look at the graphic and reference it. And at that exact moment, the bullet comes. This is remarkable. This is biblical stuff. And this is why the left is so pissed off. They know they can't win. This is one of the most epic moments, uprising moments in U.S. history. I mean, it's just amazing. And they're lashing out. They're losing it. They're all angry. They wanted Trump to die. The tolerant left strikes again. No, they're the tolerant left. These are good people. No. They're LGBTQ. They love trans. No. They're good people. They wanted the former and future president to die. And listen, this is another thing I said on my live stream yesterday. If Donald Trump had died on live TV, or I don't know if it was live TV, but obviously everybody would have seen it. If Donald Trump had died and had his brain matter splattered all over the stage, you guys know and I know that there would be liberals on social media yesterday throwing large parties and filming it. We all know that's true. So I just want to get that on record, that is true. I mean, they're the tolerant left. It makes total sense. They want to save democracy. What's the best way to save democracy? Just kill the political opponent that's beating you. That's the purest form of democracy, I agree. Very smart from liberals. I'm going to go over that in a different video. Oh yeah, when it comes to the Secret Service, this has also come out. Guys, this story does not make any sense. Everybody knows it. The facts are trickling out. The left is coping, saying that the 20-year-old kid, Crooks, was a Republican. Oh yeah, he's a Republican. He just killed Trump. Trump's up in all the polls. He's right now the conservative leader, but this kid would kill Trump. It doesn't make any sense. I have no clue what happened, but what we're seeing now, and this was also reported, this was mainly a local police thing. They didn't have many Secret Service agents there. And the biggest question that everyone wants to know, obviously, did the kid act alone? A lot of people think no, it's ridiculous. But the other thing is, you see the video. It's like a 2-minute clip of the counter sniper who's got a shot, who's aiming directly at the kid that was going to shoot Trump, Crooks. And he just doesn't pull the trigger. And he obviously sees him because he eventually kills him a few seconds later. This is not a thing where he couldn't see him and then he got up and saw him. No, he sees him and he doesn't pull the trigger. What the hell is going on? And people are starting to question, was he told not to shoot? Did he not have the okay? There was a rumor that maybe he spoke out against it. I think that's probably false. I don't think they're talking yet in terms of the counter sniper, but people are going to have to talk to the counter sniper, because this situation makes absolutely no sense. It is absurd that some 20-year-old kid can get up on a ladder, do an army crawl for 2 minutes, get in position. You've got Trump people. This is timed. Trump people screaming for 2 straight minutes. He's on the roof, and they don't do anything. Oh my God. We'll see what happens with the investigation. I know a lot of people don't trust the investigation, the FBI leading it, things like that. So this Biden thing was pre-recorded last night. You can see since this was pre-recorded, there were only 2 possibilities. Either Biden is too far gone to get it right, no matter how many times they record it, or his handlers have decided that they no longer care. Yeah, they don't give a shit anymore about Biden. They're going to let Biden lose, get blown out. That's my prediction right now. Obviously, people need to go vote and make sure. But I think they've pretty much conceded it. Again, Democratic sources are saying after what happened with Trump. I mean, this is just a compound effect. So even going into the debate, Trump was already up. You had the idea that Biden was way too old. The debate confirms it. You've got this fracture within the Democratic Party. Half of them want Biden gone, half of them don't. And then you've got the situation, Trump, one of the most epic moments in U.S. presidential history. And that's why liberals are lashing out and they're so angry. And they're taking it out on Republicans. I just laugh about it. It's hilarious. I mean, we've got now, I don't know why it wasn't on here, but it's come out now. All right, so I wanted to pull it up because it's so ridiculous. Here it is, quote, "The decision was made to avoid a scenario in which one of the show's guests might make an inappropriate comment on live TV." This is the main show. And this is one of the biggest days in politics, the Monday after the assassination attempt. And MSNBC is even admitting that Morning Joe was probably going to say something about how Trump deserved it, or the female next to him, the woman. This is their lead show, and they're treating them like they're 3 years old. Oh my God, this is how crazy it is with these people. Even MSNBC is like, all right, our network's going to get smeared. We actually can't have our lead show that gets the most ratings on because these people are so deranged against Trump. We've got to literally pull the show during what would be one of the highest rated days because we're afraid that they're going to say something ridiculous and it's going to slander MSNBC. This is unbelievable stuff. You really can't make it up. How about the whataboutism with Paul Pelosi? I talked about this. Wait, what political position did Paul Pelosi hold? But no, let's do the whataboutism, Trump and Paul Pelosi. Paul Pelosi had his head beaten in. But wait, is Paul Pelosi a politician? But so what is this? You're comparing the president to someone that's never held any political spot. It's the whataboutism. They can't cope with the fact that, one of their people nearly killed Trump. It hit his ear and blew his ear out. Trump survives, puts up his fist. It's one of the most uplifting moments. But no, Paul Pelosi, who's never held a political position. Yeah, we need to talk about that. If you ever wonder why someone might be inspired to assassinate Trump, look no further than Hillary Clinton. It's all of them. It's not just Hillary. It's not just Biden. It's the whole party. The entire party. You want to talk about, an incitement. They had been saying for 8 straight years, this is literally the most obvious thing that could have happened in terms of, they made it seem like if you assassinated Trump, you would be a hero. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. I am dead serious. That's how bad they made Trump sound. And it's like, you're this hero. And so this kid probably got brainwashed into thinking he would be this, it would be amazing. He's saving the country. Yes, that's what they said. And they're even on TikTok, the young kids will actually admit it. They're like, we're so sad that he missed. We're angry at the kid because he missed. We wanted Trump dead. And then some of them were like, the kid's a hero. We're happy he at least tried to do something. That's how brainwashed they are. And now you've got all these people trying to be, peace about it. You've got Biden, Obama saying, oh, there's no place for that. Well, yeah, I mean, with your rhetoric where you say that Trump's going to, Rachel Maddow said that Trump was going to round her up and put her in a camp. This is serious stuff. Obviously people are going to get scared if you say stuff like that. So they keep talking about Trump's rhetoric. Well, their rhetoric was way worse. They literally said Trump was like Hitler. I'm not even kidding you. They did. And that goes back to the whole thing in 2020. Trump's Hitler, Trump's Hitler, Trump's Hitler. Trump's going to destroy the world, destroy the world, destroy the world, destroy the world. But we would never cheat. No, how dare you accuse us? The entire process in 2020 where it takes like 5 days to count the votes and surprise, we wake up and we go to bed. Trump's got a, in terms of the betting, he's like minus 300 to win. We wake up. It's a miracle. Biden, our hero, is leading. You know what? Trump's the worst thing in history. If Trump gets reelected, nuclear war, we're all going to die. But we would never cheat. How dare you accuse us? Oh my God. See, that's how it is. This is the gaslighting that I'm forced to deal with. It's like Trump's the worst thing ever. Well, what do you think's going to happen? The kid probably thought he was a hero based on their rhetoric. That's what I'm saying. So it is crazy. We've got I don't know what liberals are doing, celebrating that Trump was hit. Trump's a total badass now. More people are going to vote for him. The polls, listen, there is no way. And I know that people need to go vote. And I don't want to keep saying Trump's guaranteed to win. That photo of Trump with his fist up after everything he's been through. How about the liberal narrative that Trump didn't sacrifice anything and he's all in it for himself? He's literally at a rally as a multi-billionaire. The dude's obsessed with golf. He could be golfing every day at any luxury resort. He's at a rally talking about immigration and how he can bring it down, and there's a sniper aiming directly at him. But no, Trump doesn't sacrifice anything. He's all in it for himself. You're right. No. He got his ear blown off. He doesn't sacrifice anything. You're right. They're celebrating this. Well, you're really dumb if you have no idea how politics work. You are real stupid. Yes, celebrate it. We'll celebrate Trump going up in the polls and he's got a 90% chance to win. Keep celebrating. Yay. Biden's got a 10% chance to win. I'm sure you're so happy. We've got NBC reporting that the counter sniper team assigned to protect Trump did not need prior approval to put down the threat from the shooter. So this has also been reported, and it goes against the idea that the counter sniper team was looking at crooks and just didn't fire because they didn't have the authority to. They weren't given the okay. But this makes complete sense. Those are professionals. If they see someone, sometimes you don't have time to ask if it's okay and you have the authority to shoot. You just got to take the shot. They're vetted. They're trained. So what really happened here, this is all going to need to be investigated. I know some people are saying, well, maybe he couldn't get a good read on him. Maybe he was nervous. But it's like they had said, and this has also come out, they had said that Crooks was right around the entrance where the metal detectors were, acting really suspicious, and it was radioed into all the Secret Service, all the local police there to watch this kid because he's acting weird. So they already had the idea that the kid was, you would think you'd be able to follow him or at least see where he's at and keep an eye on him. And the second he tries to get up, there's the story, I'm sure most people have heard of it. The local police officer goes up the ladder. This all happened. Crooks aims his rifle at him. The local police officer gets scared and hops down the ladder or whatever he was climbing on top of to try and get on the roof because Crooks was up there and there were Trump supporters screaming that he's on the roof for like a minute and a half. This is a crazy situation and nobody has answers to anything. We've got, all the stuff coming out about how they won't go through his phone. They can't get into his phone. Like he's got no social media. Apparently he had a Discord. I was told that he made some comments on YouTube. I don't know. That was just on my live stream last night. Someone said he made comments negative against AOC and Trump. And I know he's a registered Republican. Yeah, I think that's confirmed. He wanted to vote against Trump, so he wanted to vote for Nikki Haley. That was the liberal spin. Liberals were told that Trump was such an existential threat they needed to switch and be Republicans and possibly, vote against Trump and vote for Nikki Haley, and that's why a lot of them switched over. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that's the case, because apparently he also voted in the 2022 midterms, but this is not a case where this kid's a Trump supporter and he got, it was a MAGA thing. He's shooting at Trump. So it doesn't make any sense. That's their spin. It's not going to work. A man died using his body as a shield to protect his family. The left makes jokes about the shooter that missed and wished more people were killed. Yeah, this was about the firefighter. It's gotten really bad and really sad. There's a lot of people on the left that are having meltdowns now, that are laughing at, the firefighter dying. They want all Trump people to die, anyone that supports Trump to die. It's sad, but listen, this is the tolerant left. No, they support gay people. They're good. Yes, they laughed when a firefighter died at a rally, an innocent firefighter, for supporting Trump. They want all Trump supporters, people have said, liberals have said they want Trump supporters assaulted. Guys, understand, this is the tolerant left. They support trans rights. They're so nice people. They wanted Trump dead. They were mad when he didn't die. They said to kill him because they were going to lose the election. No, they're nice people. They're so nice people. We've got an update on the election odds, Trump versus Biden. This is the update, 71% chance. Kamala now down at 5%. It looks like it's going to be Trump versus Biden. Everything changed after that assassination attempt. Now they're going to have to stick with Biden at least for the next few weeks, because you can't really pressure Biden considering what's happened with Trump, considering the nation is unstable right now. They're going to have to back up and reassess the situation. I think they're going to have... Biden's already a lame duck. I said it. I tweeted it that Biden was already a lame duck. It feels like it. Feels like Biden is doing nothing at this point. Everyone's expecting Trump to come in. Obviously, it's not a guarantee, but I'm just saying, based on the current, what's happened with the horrible debate, with the assassination attempt, with the survival of Trump, and everything that's gone on, it does seem like people are preparing for Trump to re-enter the White House, to the point where it feels like Biden, he's got no leg to stand on. Well, he actually already didn't have legs to stand on. That's why he wobbles all the time and leans over and can barely walk. But both literally and figuratively, he's got no leg to stand on. So guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. The big stuff, this was just crazy. I woke up to the news that Joe Scarborough, Morning Joe, and all the left, they're so deranged. Their own network, these are the people that get the highest ratings in one of the most important days in politics, the Monday after the assassination attempt. Morning Joe, they have to pull him off the air because they're afraid he's going to blame Trump for his own assassination attempt. That's how bad it is. And that's how bad it is with a lot of these people. They're freaking out. They know deep down that it was such a badass moment. And so they have to lash out in however they see fit. And a lot of them, unfortunately, are calling for Trump supporters to be assaulted. They liked that the Trump supporter died at the rally. This is really bad stuff, but they're coping. This is their pure cope. And listen, with what happened with Trump, I still can't believe it. And let me show everyone that one photo. Oh, but here's another thing. This just goes to show you, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that, high profile. Look at this, Move with Pride. He's a gay rights activist, and he wanted Trump. He was very angry that Trump was not killed. He's very inclusive. Yes, very inclusive. This is just another example of where it was. We could see, based on that one angle, it seemed like they were filming from over here. At an angle, you've got Trump here, and then you've got the counter, I think it was Secret Service team right here. There's the sniper. He gets up here. He's laying down behind the roof, the angle in the roof to try and hide himself, but it's clear that the Secret Service sniper saw him because he was able to kill him seconds after. But he goes to shoot Trump. The bullet literally goes behind Trump's ear. There's an image of the bullet whizzing as it's about to go behind Trump's head and then hit his ear. This is a just crazy situation. And then we also do have, I wanted to find that one. Here it is right here. Now, I don't know if this is 100% right, but this is just the head turn that Trump did simultaneously as the bullet was basically being fired. He was obviously, the Crooks was already zoned in directly on Trump. Maybe he missed slightly to the right if he wanted to hit him dead center, but he still, if Trump did not turn, it does look like he still would have connected with Trump and killed him immediately. So that turn by Trump to look at that immigration graph where he's talking about the immigration and he says, actually, those numbers are not updated, and he turns to look at it, you can see right there, repositions his head, and Trump's come out and said that saved him. I mean, and the doctor said it saved him. He was a quarter of an inch away. This is a crazy, crazy situation. How he was able to survive this, it's just remarkable. But either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.